On January 17, 2008, a modern Boeing 777 approached London Heathrow Airport, just 1,000 feet from the runway. Passengers expected a normal landing after an 8,000-kilometer flight from Beijing. But suddenly, both engines stopped responding to thrust commands, and the aircraft began a terrifying glide toward the ground. Moments later, the jet crash-landed short of the runway, skidding across grass, without breaking apart, without fire, and with everyone still alive. This is the story of British Airways Flight 38, a near disaster that exposed a hidden vulnerability in the heart of modern airliners. Flight 38 began as a routine scheduled international service. British Airways Boeing 777, flying from Beijing to London Heathrow.
Yes, confirm the meeting for Tuesday. I'm boarding
On
now.
board were 136 passengers and 16 crew members. None had any inkling that the final minutes would become one of aviation's most studied incidents. The flight departed Beijing early in the morning. Conditions were cold, but within expected operating limits. Fuel temperature remained above its freezing point. Everything was normal until the final approach. As Flight 38 approached runway 27L, the crew configured the aircraft for landing. Autopilot and autothrottle were engaged. Passengers could see the runway lights ahead. Then, at about 720 feet, something unexpected happened. The autothrottle commanded more thrust, but neither engine responded. The pilots advanced the thrust levers, still no response. The aircraft began to slow. The autopilot tried to maintain glide path, increasing angle of attack. Speed decayed dangerously. At 150 feet, the autopilot disengaged. The crew reduced flap angle. The aircraft could no longer reach the runway. The 777 touched down on grass 300 meters short of the threshold. The nose gear collapsed, and the right main gear detached. Fuel tanks were breached, but no fire erupted. Evacuation slides deployed. All 152 people survived. Investigators found no mechanical engine failure.
We move in on my signal. Keep communications clear.
Ice crystals formed inside the fuel system during cruise. During approach, increased fuel flow released the ice. Ice blocked the fuel-oil heat exchangers on both engines. Fuel starvation followed. Certification standards had never anticipated this scenario. Rolls-Royce redesigned the fuel-oil heat exchanger. Certification standards were changed worldwide. Fuel system testing was expanded. No aircraft has suffered this failure since. British Airways Flight 38 was not a failure of pilots or machines. It was the result of rare conditions aligning at the worst moment. And because of what was learned, aviation became safer.
Learn more about aviation safety. Subscribe for more investigation videos.